How you doing, YouTube? You know what time it is? It's springtime, so that means gardening time. I guess my tips I use is I use animal fertilizer. This time I'm using goat fertilizer and rabbit fertilizer. This right here's the rabbit fertilizer I'm using. I kind of don't mind using it with some some hay, a little bit of leaves, stuff like that. It kind of helps the garden. It kind of helps the garden keep it nice and moist, so the plants could thrive. So yeah, but the first step I do, I usually just I'll come dump that fertilizer. Well, I guess animal manure, I guess you might want to call it. I will dump it out here in the garden. I'll dump it out here, and then I'll mix it all up together with the tiller. This is the tiller I'm using right here. I'm using I guess it's a simplicity tiller. I guess it's not the biggest machine, but it does the job. So that's the tiller I use. It actually works pretty good. Yeah, that tiller right here. So I'll dump it all into soil, and then I'll come back with the tiller and I'll till it all up. So it will have it's, I guess it's not the same as chicken manure. Chicken manure is high on nitrogen, so I just don't like using too much chicken poop out here. I like using like rabbit, and this time it's something new that I'm doing. I'm using some goat manure with rabbit to see how the garden comes out. But yeah, this big chunk right here is where I'm gonna plant. I guess it's maybe what I'm gonna say a good 20, maybe by 25-foot garden. So I guess let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll dump the manure, and then I'll till it up. And after it's nice and tilled, I'll come back and start planting my plants, my vegetables. Okay, I guess step two took me about 35 minutes to tilt the ground right here. But as you can see, you could barely even see that there's any manure in there besides hay and stuff like that. It's evenly spread it, and usually what I do, I try to separate the dirt. So I try to grab the dirt. I'm here trying to work with one hand on my phone and the other one on my tool. I'll grab the garden hoe, and then I'll just start working the dirt. I'll start working the dirt so I can get that groove right here. And this groove right here, you want to I guess make it a little bit deep, not too deep though, but I guess enough deep so the water so you don't drown your plants. I kind of learned this the hard way on my very first garden that I did. I guess I didn't use no garden hoe, and some of my plants kind of drowned. But I guess you want to make this little groove right here, and then you're just gonna want to pile up the dirt into a nice single rows. To nice single rows. I don't know if you can see that good, but yeah, you just want to grab the garden hose and take a couple lines. Take some lines all the way straight, so so basically your plants will be elevated and not on the low side. So in case it rains, there's water that could drain into the soil, but not it's not drowning the plants. The water's running down uh, to them grooves you make in the soil. So, all right, well there you have it, guys. I'm done separating my rows. I mixed up my my goat and rabbit fertilizer. I mixed it up with the soil. Make sure I mixed it up pretty good. I went a couple passes on it and separated my rows, which it took me a little bit since I had to do it by hand. And I guess I didn't have no special machine to separate my rows, so I had to do it with a hoe. So there you go. You know, it's nice, and I guess it ain't the straightest, but it don't have to be straight. Like the rows don't have to be perfectly straight. So yeah, but my rows are, my mountains are elevated. They'll help my plants, for them not to drown, anything like that. It'll help water to run out to the sides, and still there'll be water that will drain down into soil, which that's what plants need really. Is water, and for the soil to be nice and moist. You don't want it too wet neither. You just want it. That's why I like keeping my plants kind of a little bit off the, like that's why I like making my little piles of mountains. But yeah, there you have it. After an hour and a half, like an hour and a half worth of trying to separate the rows and stuff like that. It's hard work. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty much hard work. But at the end, you kind of feel good for yourself that that you did, you accomplished something. Especially like nowadays that food prices are high. Who doesn't want to garden right now? Save a little bit money. Save a little bit money in your pocket, really. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you can pretty much use any kind of fertilizer really, but I kind of went with the goat and rabbit fertilizer. It's a little bit more eco-friendly, and yeah, so there you have it, guys. As my garden is mixed up with the goat and rabbit fertilizer, so yeah, it makes I just can't wait till get ready to start planting. Since I lost daylight today already, it's already kind of dark. I won't be doing any planting today, but I'll probably be doing some more planting. I'll probably be updating another video on what kind of plants I'm putting here. Which I already started my plants. They're indoor. I just had to separate them, and then I had to make a couple of racks for my cucumbers and for for my tomatoes and stuff like that. But yeah, there you have it. And before you start planting them, make sure that you're not that you're in the clear, and there's not gonna be another frost around your area. You can wake up with some frost. But yeah, I don't know if you can see. You can barely even see. Yeah, it's a little bit dark. It's getting harder to see, but you can't really see. The soil is nice, and actually the soil looks nice and rich right now. So after I mixed it up with all that manure and stuff like that, it looks pretty moist. So yeah, I can't wait until I'm planting my vegetables. See what's the outcome of it. But yeah, if you have any comments or anything below, or any questions, I try to answer them as best of my knowledge I can. So yeah, but yeah, there you have it, guys. Alrighty, peace out.